Hello viewer, welcome to yet another latest gist one-stop shop program on Agricultural Research Council of Nigerian Television. My name is Euphemia Ijoma and the program is Media Trend. Today on Media Trend, after going through the gist, we will go to the streets to see people's reaction. So, stand by. First story on our list. A court presided over by Justice Mojisola Dada in Ikeja has sentenced a 32-year-old vulcanizer Chidozie Onyinches to death by hanging on Tuesday for robbing a nurse of 57,000 naira. I mean 57,000 naira, not 57 million. Anyways, Justice Dada held that the prosecution had proved the charges of conspiracy, armed robbery, and membership of an unlawful society against Onyinches. Dada said the convict's attempt to wriggle out of the charges was futile. This, she said, was because he had earlier confirmed to the police at Igando, Lagos, that his victim, Veronica Owanzo, cited him and the both recognized each other at the time of the offense. Dada said the defendant had stated that the complainant pointed at him as one of the boys armed with a pair of scissors and forcefully snatched her bag containing 57,000 naira at Akason bus stop. The complainant has stated that neither the defendant nor his accomplice, Ediri Endurance, wore masks which made it possible for her to easily recognize Onyinche's few hours after the robbery. The first statement of the defendant, which he made at Igando police station, confirmed that he and Ediri went to Akesan bus stop on the day of the robbery.
From yeah, he stole how much? 57,000. Well, to me, my own personal opinion, it's a function of a failed society. Failed society in the sense that we have seen a situation where people steal over 80 billion naira, people steal hundreds of millions of naira, poor people's money, nothing has happened to them. So how can you say somebody stole for 50-something thousand naira or so, and you're sentencing him to life imprisonment? It is ridiculous. It's a function of a failed society, in my own opinion. Well, I doubt such punishment is for such crime. At least I have knowledge of the law, so I doubt that punishment is for such crime. I think there's something wrong somewhere, you know, because such punishment is out of place for such a crime if it was actually committed.
And they know the kinds of work that he's doing. The punishment is too much. From my understanding, it's too much. The punishment is really too much. How will you get that money? You will relate that man to enter in different dimension. That you'll be worse than that one.
Actually, I think it's unfair because we have so many politicians in Nigeria who steal more, like 10 times more, and they are still roaming out freely. So even if they want to punish him, he should maybe be given a fine or something, or to do public service, but be sentenced. No, I don't think it's right. It's very heavy for such crime. It's not right. So if he should be sentenced, that means the politicians that are out there that are stealing billions, maybe they should be hanged.
Well, first thing first, we know the stealing is bad. Either some people get caught or they didn't get caught. It doesn't mean that stealing is good, all right? So if he got caught, then he should deal with it, I mean. But I know that there's some offenses that they are giving them opportunity to pay a bail, but if there's no opportunity to be bailed out and he has to go for years, I feel maybe the government can pardon him, maybe can even pay back the same 47,000 that he took, you know, pay it back or pay a fine attached to it. I think that would be a good one. All right? That's my view anyways.
Moving on. A man identified as Ndubisi Owadiewu from Enugu State has allegedly beaten his wife, Ogochukwu Enene, to death over a loaf of bread. Now, wow, could that be real?
You see, I'm highly interested in how society works. When the society is failing, families will be failing, everywhere will be failing. In Nigeria today, there is no orientation, or there is nothing like a very strong familyhood. Let me put it that way. Do you understand? So in my take on that, it is not as if it's good, it's very bad, but I think things need to change. Things need to change in the society. So definitely it starts from the family. Things need to change from the family level, from the way we raise our children. Because like the last time I was making some private research, I did a lot of research on how women kill their husbands. And at the same time, I've done a lot of research on how men kill their wives. So at times, in fact, at a stage in the research, I dropped it because it was beginning to give me emotional burden. So I dropped it. It is problematic.
Okay, wife here. Wife here will not kill her husband. It's only her husband that will kill his wife. Eh? They say every minute and second, say domestic violence. It's causing from. What is the problem between two of them that is related to death? He killed her. because of domestic violence. Then what is the really problem of the man towards the woman? Or what the woman did that relate to death? Do you know one thing in life? No matter how the situation is, so far as somebody is your husband, there is a way you like to approach him. Do you understand? Maybe the respect is not there. You disrespect the husband, that is that provocation involved. Yeah, if I cannot see you personally, I don't even know you from any other. I can't see you now, start to insult you. Do you understand? So that's just now.
Actually, to me, men that beat their wives, I think, how will I put it? They don't have sense of reasoning. Because as a man, you should respect women, not even to like, as I am like this, I can't say, even my little sister, I don't touch her. I might deal with my brother, but the sister, I might shout at her, but since she's a girl, women are fragile, like glass. So it doesn't make any sense. Men beating their wives or women entirely, it doesn't make sense at all. It's a very bad thing to do.
Domestic violence, yeah, I know domestic violence is a lot. I still believe that before she was beaten to death, she would have given many opportunities for her to leave that marriage. All right. So number one, she didn't leave the marriage. She stuck with the man, all in the name of probably public view or whatever. She's dead now. Whatever they do to the man, she's dead. Okay. So yes, the man will definitely be sanctioned, right? Be sentenced to, prison or whatever, serving his stamps. But the fact still remains that if she has kids, so there's still that how will I put this now? There's this trauma that will be in their head that their dad killed their mom. And those kind of homes give birth to more children, especially males, that will end up beating other women too after them. So what my advice for any woman that is going to domestic violence is this: if it happened and you know deep down in your heart that it will happen again, but you are just there because of public view, you will soon die. That's the bloody truth. Okay, my no friends and family would have told you, oh, leave him. And like, no, I can't leave him. He's the one taking. You will soon die. So just leave him, and you'll be surprised the kind of blessings that is waiting for you at the end of the road. Because he doesn't love you. Why are you with him? Leave, or else you will die. So they will pack your dead body, and you will still marry another wife. So watch it. That's all. That's what I have to say.
Well, next trending gist. It could be recalled last week that the founder of African Movies Academy Award, which is popularly known as AMA, Peace Anyam Osigwe, has died. According to reports, she passed away at the St. Nicholas Hospital, Lagos, on Monday, January 9th, after a brief illness. Confirming her passing on social media, her colleague in the movie industry, Obi Emelonye, shared a short tribute to her. Thank you and good night, Dada. Peace. Well, may her gentle soul rest in peace.
Okay, yes, we shall rest in peace and comfort to our family. Actually, she did a good job in running the AMA Awards, so I think they'll feel it. They'll really feel it.
To do better than what she did, simple. Like, continue from where she stopped and do better. That's just it. Now you not be like power switched and everything crumbled. I believe there should be a working system that anybody that is taking that position should take the seat to a better place, right? So if there's a system you are working with, just continue with what the woman did and be better, because there are thousands of people out there that are expecting to grow just like those that have grown with this woman that just died. So you too, if you are coming on stage, you come in there, be better than the woman. Leave it better than you met it. Simple. My condolences to our family members. All right. I believe that what she left behind, the legacy will live on. All right. So that's what I have to say.
Well, Yul Edochie is still trending on Media Trend as his first heart trauma. Mayor Yul Edochie has come under criticism from netizens after she didn't acknowledge her husband Yul Edochie on his birthday. Rather, in her recent post, she said, "Be happy but never hurt others in the process." May Edochie writes. Reacting, someone said, Imagine you could not wish your husband happy birthday just because you think you are too much. Another said, the woman they keep quiet, they endure all these years. They take Sena Mumu. This is violence pro max.
Well, for me, honestly, we are all fed up hearing about this celebrity relationship crisis and all that. We are fed up. We are no longer interested. It's no longer funny. So for me, I would say Nollywood as a body should organize something for their people to see how they can start covering themselves up, to see how they can start building strong relationship, because failed relationship breeds failed society. Do you understand? So for the wife not to wish the one-time love of her life happy birthday is shameful, is disgraceful, because at times when we separate, it doesn't mean the end of relationship has come. In my opinion, it's more of a function of illiteracy, because yeah, she ought to have wished the husband happy birthday, the ex-husband, and no matter what she wants to be, the man remains the father of the children. Do you understand? So whether they are married or not, whether he is taking a second wife or not, happy birthday is necessary.
You did not ask the woman first, what is the problem that your husband go marry the second wife? Eh? They have settled that one. So as he did not wish a happy birthday, that everybody encounter the emotion. How? Now they will not encounter it. It's a feeling from the woman. He decided not to, because it depends, believing on his own procedure that his husband would depend on him. Do you understand? But automatically it divert to another dimension. So he feels that it's only him that occupy the space. As God says, you know, only him should not occupy the space. So I did not blame his husband not to marry the second wife. Now we wish him on the happy birthday. So if I bought a kid for me, my kid will celebrate me. The first wife did not born for him. The first wife did not born for Peter Odochi. He born for Peter Odochi and he have a kid, not so. So if his wife did not wish him a happy birthday, if it is in kids, wish him a happy birthday is the same thing, because all of them are the same blood. Abi? Because if they die today, both of them died, those kids will represent their name. Abi, the name, I don't change the name. That one did not mean anything for my own understanding.
Okay, her not wishing him a happy birthday, that's her, I don't know. Because I don't think it means anything. He took in a second wife, he's not the first person to do this now. So maybe she's hurting, or I don't just understand. And she trying to sell the house is not reasonable to me. I don't think it makes sense.
Well, when you get married to somebody, I believe there's commitment and there's you have to be loyal to each other. So I would say nobody have the right to drag the woman, either she wants to wish her husband happy birthday or not. Right? Because you are not in the marriage with her. You don't know the promises the man has made to her. You don't have the right to tell her either she has to be that angry to that extent not to wish him, or not to, not to say anything about it. If you are in the same spot and your husband cheated or you take another wife and everybody is dragging you that you don't wish the man happy birthday, I mean, no, she's still pissed. All right, so whenever she wants to do the wishing, she can do the wishing. If she doesn't want to do the wishing, then leave her alone. That's my view anyways.
Well, let's move to the story of a man who called off his wedding even when the ceremony had started because he discovered something he did not like. Well, let's get to find out what happened. He found out that the lady paid a last-minute visit to ex-boyfriend just before the wedding. A video trending online shows when the ceremony scattered and the lady was begging. Now, the next story I'd like to hear. Meet Covenant University's overall best graduating student, Dashe Fatima, a brilliant lady from Jos who studied accounting, graduated with a perfect CGPA. Fatima said she remembered her first week in Covenant University, where she called her parents and cried over the phone that I wanted to come home. Fatima said she celebrates this great win on social media as she gave thanks to God, family and friends for their efforts.
It is a commendable thing. But if it is in Nigeria here, to me, it will end up as a waste, because I have a colleague of mine who made a first class in the in fact, in the Nigerian law school. We were classmates. She made the first class. She's just gone to UK. Perhaps, what do you think she's going there to do? To practice law? No. To start wiping people's ass in the hospital in the UK. So it is funny. A first class in law in Nigeria. Before now, when I was much younger, when people do first class, they are highly appreciated from society level to government level and all that. But now, if you do first class, you're on your own. Yeah. If you do first class for now, you're on your own. So if that first class you're talking about is in Nigeria here, it will amount to nothing. I believe that. Well, for a Nigerian young girl that made a 5.0, we are not having controversy of how will I put it? That is love for one's country. What is it called? Or patriotism here. There's no crisis of patriotism here. I want her to be patriotic, but I want her to go to a place, if possible, where her words will be appreciated.
People should learn from this woman. I know that everybody is not the same. Everybody has his own personal destiny that God created. And we have thousands in the lecture hall. Some people they will pass, and some they will not pass. Even those that they will not pass, maybe the work is already waiting for them. And everything to getting job in Nigeria, in everywhere, it's not by merit, it's by connection. So I wish they get happy, the very successful graduation, and others that are still there, they will learn from it. And with what I know and I understand is that let that get to continue to explore without the brain to another people, so that you follow the procedure. Let the knowledge not remain constant in own brain. You should expose it so other people.
I wish her success in her educational line upcoming, and I think the government should maybe sponsor her. Like, someone like that should not be carrying her CV up and down looking for jobs. She should be celebrated. Like, she should be one of the people in all these ministries, because someone like that, her IQ will be very high. So for the younger ones, I think they found themselves a role model, because if somebody can do it, there could be somebody who can beat her record out there. So they are blessed children in Nigeria. It's just effort, consistency.
Okay, education is a good thing anyways, but I would still suggest that that means she's smart really, and so if she has that kind of a brain to come out with that kind of flying colors, I believe she has a brain to start a business on her own and empower herself. So what I would advise her is she should look hard for opportunities that will not cramp her. She shouldn't just look out for, I know there's no job in the country really, and there's tendency to be like, let me just settle for this one that can pay my bills sharp, and from there's no other opportunity again, and she'll just settle for less. I just want to tell her that she knows if she can get that kind of score, then her brain can develop an idea and find a way she can expand the idea and be better and be bigger in whatever she chooses to do.
Well, I'm afraid we have come to the end of the program Media Trend on AROCN TV. My name still remains Euphemia Ijoma. Let's do this again, same time, same station, next week. Bye for now.